Hi everyone, guess what came in the mail today? Woohoo! Another haul order. And guess what? It's Sunday, so even more exciting. I mean, I saw the parcel delivery guy show up at the drive out front and pop something in my mailbox, and I'm like, oh, it's Sunday! Oh! So it was part 2 of 2. I got part 1 of 2 on Thursday, so I've been hanging out for the second one to come in, so very excited. So I know I said I was going to do a little order the last video, but the Australian dollar was dropping a little bit, and then I panicked, and so I decided to get like a huge order. And by huge I mean like the $350 order for the free shipping. So this little guy that I've got in my hand is actually what started off the entire purpose of wanting to get an order from Simon Says. They didn't have these in stock at Simon Says, and I really wanted one because it is 1.3 inch acrylic block, and I just wanted something. I know I've got the stamping press, but I wanted something really small for all the little mini stamps you get with all the lawn fawn stuff. So I just wanted something small so it was easier to control just for a few little tiny stamps. So I really wanted this specific lawn fawn acrylic block, and they weren't carrying it at Simon Says, and when I went on the lawn fawn shop, it was like $14 shipping for international orders. So I don't know, it came to the point where, you know, it was just too expensive to buy a $4 clear block and then spend $14 of shipping, and it just went up really quickly even if I added stamp sets to it, so it just wasn't worthwhile. And I sent Simon Says customer service a email just inquiring whether they're going to carry these blocks in future, because they don't have any this small and the only ones they have are square, and I really wanted something that I could hold easily. And I got a reply like a day and a half later saying, yep, we've added it to our next order. So I could not believe that, just a simple inquiry, and then they were going to stock the item. So I was really, really impressed with Simon Says stamp. And then of course, when it got in stock, they sent me a message saying the item is in stock, and I was very, very impressed. So yes, thank you very much, Simon Says stamp. So I just thought I'd pull this out for you. Now the only thing I wanted to mention was, in all the photos of these clear blocks, there's actually grid lines, but in this little guy, no grid lines. It has lawn fawn engraved in it. And I mean, I suppose it's not a huge issue or anything like that because of the purpose that I want to use it for, and I already have a stamping press with grid lines if I need it. But just, you know, just so you know what you're getting, it doesn't have the grid lines for lining things up in a straight line. But it is super small, it's super easy, and it's really light, and I really like holding it. So I am very, very happy to have this to add to my collection. So as far as the rest of the things I got, I'll just grab from the top of the pile. I got this embossing paste, Wendy Vicini, Britta Swiderski on her blog. This is metallic gold. She did a demo of a card and used a stencil with it, and the gold just looks stunning. Like, I'm not, wasn't really even interested in this until I saw that video. I have the white already, and I thought, yeah, I can add paint to it and everything else, and it'll be, I don't need to get any other colors. But after seeing that video, I'm like, wow, this stuff would be amazing, because it took on a bit of the color from in behind it, just didn't stay completely gold, so it looked really, really cool. So I'm gonna have fun playing with this with all my new stencils. Next up, I got Faber-Castell's big brush pens, the yellow pack. It's got orange glaze, cadmium yellow, and light yellow glaze. I've already got the red, the blue, and the green, so this is really just me expanding, because these are great as far as when they dry, they're permanent. And my other Tombow markers, they keep blending, so when I was doing my art journaling, you had to be so careful after you've put it on, so I was really liking these, and I just missing a few of the color ranges, so now I've got the yellows to go with it. So really happy to be able to play with these, and they'll be good on flowers and sunsets and all that sort of stuff, and blending. And then I also got these from Faber-Castell as well. These are the Pitt Artist pens, not the, like, you can see the size difference. So this one was like $15 for the pack of 3, and this one was, I think, $13 for 4. I really wanted to get the browns and the grays in the big ones, but they've been out of stock for I don't know, every single time I've done an order for ages. And I really just want these for blending on my art journals. So I didn't, like, it's not like I need this bigger one. So I just got this smaller pack, and it actually comes with 2 browns and 2 grays, a cool gray and a warm gray, and then this is dark sepia, and I can't really tell. Wait a second, hold on. It is raw umber is the light one. So at least now I've got like all of the colors that I wanted, even if it's not in the big one. So, and it was cheaper, so really I think I've done pretty good. And like the tips on these, sorry, I just, like, there's still that sort of nib sort of thing. And these ones, sorry, I'll just open. So that one's like super big and that's a super small one. So that's kind of the difference. But really I wanted the color, and I didn't really want to keep waiting for them to come in stock sort of thing. They're obviously quite popular, that color range. So I just got these ones, the smaller ones, to so I have the colors and everything will be fine. They'll be just fine, exactly what I need them for. And then I got these, so neon ink pads. And when they first came out, I must admit I wasn't really that big on the neon. I'm like, oh, what do you use neon on? And everything else. But then I saw them actually used on cards, and they look really good with like neutral colors, so like a nice cool gray with a orange neon color. It really stands out really nicely without being like too overpowering and bright and everything else. So I just thought I'd get the little ones. So I have a range, and it's only $10 for like the 4-pack. So I thought that was, I wouldn't have ever gotten the full pads. But now that they've come out in these little cubes, it made it so much more appealing to get these guys. So I'm going to have fun. It comes with pink, orange, green, and blue. So I will be playing with these very shortly. Also, I got some new distress inks. So these are the ones that came